going on?
Welcome back, East Bears.
Hey, do you guys want to know something? So we recorded this entire video.
Both videos, actually.
Only for Miss Fishman to realize she didn't turn the sound on.
No, it wasn't Miss Fishman's fault. It was Miss Musselman's fault
No,
for
it
not
was your
catching
fault.
me.
No,
So it's fine.
it was your fault.
Next time, Miss Musselman, as a grow for you, how about you try catching me first? Thank you. Okay.
Whatever. Okay, I hate you.
Don't say that in front of the kids.
That was a joke. Okay.
We're joking. We love each other.
Moving on. So last week we left off with factoring and solving polynomials. We even did a quiz over it.
And now we're moving on to statistics, mean, median, mode, and range. This is going to be a lot less math intensive than you might be used to. So we're going to be looking at just like adding, dividing. If you can do those basic arithmetic, you can do this. We're looking back from like middle school and elementary school and now looking at the high school version.
Yeah. So we are focusing on our statistics. Okay,
Woo!
Statistics means doing things like mean, median, mode, and range over a set of data. And a set of data is really just a bunch of numbers from maybe like a
Like someone's height, for example. Think about the average woman's height is 5'4". So if you're a woman in America and you're taller, you're bigger than the average. If you're shorter than 5'4", you're smaller than the average.
Yeah. So it's just doing a bunch of different types of data. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and find the mean from this first set of data. So the mean is the average or the norm. Okay, in order to find the average number from a set of data, our set of data is right here, we first need to, it says add up all of the numbers. So let's go ahead and add them up. 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2. That should give me 37. If you don't have a calculator, what can they do, Miss Fishman?
You know what? Actually, Miss Musselman, they do have access to a calculator. They have their phone, which has a calculator function. And if they don't have a phone, they can look it up on the computer. Just type in calculator.
True. Good point. Okay, so we got 37, and now the next step says to divide by how many numbers there are. So let's count how many numbers there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 numbers. So let's do 37 divided by 8. When I do that, what does that give me?
Gives us 4.625. So many numbers.
Right, so let's just do the first number after the decimal. So 4.6.
And if the number after 6 was 5 or greater, it'd be 4.7. But because it's 2, which is 4 or less, it's going to be 4.6. We don't round up, okay? We stay.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so we got our first one, mean. Okay, we just found the average. We added them all up, divided by how many there are. Next one, median. Okay, the median is the middle. Whoa, I just moved everything.
It's okay.
The median is the middle number. Okay, the middle value. So if you notice, median kind of looks like the word middle. That's how I like to remember it. And mean, what did you say, Miss Fishman? How do you remember that it's mean?
Because it's average, or excuse me, it's mean to be called average.
Yes, I like that. I like that. So that's how you remember it's the average. That's good. Okay, so in order to find the middle value or the median, you're going to line up the numbers from the lowest to the highest. Okay, so our first number would be 2. We have 2 of those.
Oh, I love how Miss Musselman's crossing those numbers off. That's great, so you don't get confused.
Yeah, then 3.
We have 3 5s.
3 5s.
1 7.
1
And an 8.
7 and an 8. Okay, now we got to find the number in the middle. So what I like to do is cross a number off at the end, cross a number off at the beginning. Or wait, I just did that backwards. Okay, then another one.
Right.
Another one.
Oh, we have 2 numbers in the
We
middle.
have
Miss
2
Musselman.
numbers in the middle. So this lovely bullet point right here tells us what to do. If there are 2 values in the middle, find the mean.
So we're going to add those 2 numbers up. We're not adding up all the numbers, just the ones in the middle. And that's going to be 10, because that's 5 plus 5. And there's 2 numbers, so it's divide by 2, and you get 5.
Okay.
And your hint is that 5 and 5 are the exact same number. So the mean of 2 of the exact same numbers is going to
be
five.
the number,
Yeah.
right.
So that's how you can tell for the median. So we didn't have to do that math, but we're extra, as you probably know.
Yes, true. Okay, so we found the middle value. It's 5. All right, let's go ahead and do mode. I love mode. It's easiest. Okay, the mode is the most frequent. And if you look, the word mode looks like the word most. That's how I remember it.
Love.
Okay, so the mode is the number that appears the most. So we're going to go ahead and count to find the value that's listed the most. Okay, so 8's only listed once, 2 is listed twice.
So it could be 2. Let's see if anything else.
5 is listed 1, 2, 3 times. 3 is listed once, 7 is listed once.
So the number that appears the most is 5 because 5 appears 3 times.
Yeah.
Miss Musselman, is it possible? What if 2 appeared 3 times? Which would we pick?
Then it would be both. You would write 2 and 5 because if you look right here at this bullet point, you can have more than one mode.
And what happens if each number only appears once?
So if all of these numbers only appear once and then nothing repeats itself, you wouldn't have a mode.
Oh, okay.
You would just write none.
Love it.
Yep. Okay, let's move on to our very last one, range. Okay, range is the difference. Ooh, I used my highlighter. Is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value. Okay, so I'm going to find my highest value and I'm going to find my lowest value, and then I'm going to go ahead and subtract them. Okay, so my highest value looks like it's 8. My lowest value looks like it's 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do 8 minus 2.
We're going to get 6 as our range.
Correct. Okay, and that is it. So we just found the mean, median, mode, and range on a set of data. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do is do some example videos. So you're going to pop on over to our other video, and we'll see you in about 2 seconds.